Hi fellow crafters, let me just make sure I can get myself in frame here. Okay, wonderful. It's Angie again with, almost forgot my name, My Fairy Treasures. Anyway, what I want to do today is I want to show you guys how to make, see these little miniature mushrooms? I made these for one of the challenges I was in. It was Amador's Literature Challenge, and I did a fairy room. I actually would love to live there. Anyway, so I want to show you guys today a tutorial on how to make these little mini mushrooms. Aren't they so cute? Also, after you learn, anyone who doesn't want to make them, sometimes you get tired of making things and you just rather buy them. I also do have them in my Etsy store. All different colors. And you can always go to my Etsy store. It's at the bottom of this page, a little link. But for those who want to learn how to make them, I'm going to show you how to do those today. Aren't those so cute? Okay. And I thought this would be my background for today. This is my little house that I made. I'm so proud of it. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to use polymer clay. And I like to use Craft Mart, which I get this at Michael's for $1, $1.20. You can use, there's other brands. There's other brands you can use also, especially when they're on sale. But I wouldn't use them unless they're on sale. And make sure you get a clay that's soft. But the Craft Smart polymer clay, which is the cheapest one at Michael's, always has it for like $1, $1.20. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make the table, okay? So we're going to take probably, I don't know, we'll see, this much clay in your hand, and you're going to mold it and get it softened up. I probably should have softened it up before, but you know, this will show you guys how to do it. Show you how to get it all nice and soft. But it's easy to get softened up because, like I said, this is a softer clay, and I highly recommend that, not to use a harder clay. Sculpey is another one. That's the name. Sculpey. You get it at Michael's, Joann's, Hobby Lobby. But Sculpey isn't as inexpensive as this Craft Mart is. So get it on sale. You can make any colors you want. Okay. So now I've rolled it into this ball. Okay. And this ball might be a little big. We'll see. All right. So let's mash. You mash it down. And you go like this. You see what I'm doing? Okay, and you start going like this. That's about as thin as you want to get it. I'll show you right there. Okay? And then you're going to start molding it like this. Yeah, make sure you guys can see me. Like that. Kind of turning it into itself just a little bit. And the thing, too, is don't try to make it perfect. The more imperfect you have it, even stretch it a little bit. Stretch it. Put my little fingernail there. Which is still fine. Okay? And kind of then, okay, so like this. And like I said, you're going to push in just a little bit like that so that it starts looking like a mushroom. I'm just fixing some of the parts I did with my fingernail there. Okay, still just watching what I'm doing. Okay, so now do you see like that's a little mushroom top? And see how uneven it is and the little dents in it? Let me show you like this. See how it's uneven and you see little dents? Okay, the more unevenness and the more dents, the better. Because what are mushrooms? Mushrooms are naturally out of the ground and they'll look a lot cuter. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to make the little stem of the mushroom. Okay, so grab all this clay up here. Again, you're going to soften up your clay. There we go, soften it up, roll it, get it all together. Okay, so now you have this ball. Okay, now you're going to take it and you're going to roll it until you get something like that. Okay, about like that. Okay, that's probably good. It's probably about a good size. I'm just going to test it over with my other one. Yeah. Okay, because from there, you want to mash it a little bit and build up your base. See what I'm doing? I'm mashing down to the bottom so that it's a little bit fatter on the bottom. This is where your mushroom will stay up, and plus mushrooms look like this anyway. Okay, so now you have that part. Okay, you see that? Now we're going to take our little top of our mushroom to make our table. And the thing here is you just want to make sure, you know what I want to do? I want to make this a little taller. Okay, so let me show you how to make it taller. Just simply stretch it. Now you just made your base taller. See? Okay, and again, just at the bottom, go ahead and flatten it out a little bit and make sure. Okay, let's see now about where it's sitting at. We could even stretch it just a tad more, so let's just stretch it again. Okay, and again, go ahead and make your base like that. Okay, so that's what you end up with. Okay, now let's try putting the tabletop. There we go. That's about how tall I wanted that to be. Okay, so what you want to do is you just want to press down a tad bit, and what you're trying to do, make sure is just that the stem has adhered itself to the mushroom top. Okay, so let's take this off. Let's make sure. See, they've adhered themselves. Okay, I'm just a little nails, my little fingernails right there, which doesn't really matter. Like I said, the more imperfect, the better. Okay, so isn't that adorable, you guys? Oh my God, I love this. I'm going to put this more in the middle. Oh my God, that is so cute. Okay, next we're going to make, see the little chairs back here? We're going to make the little chairs. So we will first make the little, what you're going to do is, let me get in frame. Okay, there's that. You're going to roll this in a ball. Let me scoot that back because we don't need that in the way. Okay, so now you've rolled that into a ball. Now you're going to just take your finger and flatten it out a little bit. Not real flat though, because you want a little bit of thickness on that, right? And then again, you can do the same thing you did with the big ones. Just kind of mesh this out a little till it looks like that. Okay? And then you want to just bend it under a little bit. Like a little mushroom little hat. Mushroom top little hat. Okay? So now it looks like that. Okay? So there and there. And that's what the back looks like. Okay? So now we have the little top. Okay, so now let's make a stem. These things are fabulous. They can be used in your I don't know what your mini books, but they can be used in your projects that you are decorating or altering. Like I said, I just used this one in my literature challenge, and I think they're adorable. I mean, if you can see, this one's a table and chairs. This one is at the end of her bed. This is a bed here. And then I made a vanity. Look, this is so cute. This is the mushroom, little vanity table, and then a little seat, and then a little $2 frame I got at Michael's for her mirror. So anyway, you can go crazy with these mushrooms, and you can use them in all kinds of projects. I thought it was really beneficial for you guys to know how to make these. Okay, now you want the chair to be, what you want to do is you want to start measuring because you want the chairs to be shorter. So here I need to, obviously, I need it to take that down a little bit. That's too why you want to get your table up a little taller. Let me get in frame. There we go. That's why you want to get your table a little taller, just so you don't have to keep messing so much with your chairs or your little mushroom stools, I should say. Okay? Oh, that's perfect. Okay. So you saw how I did that. Okay, so this is what this looks like. Everybody can make one of those little, whatever you call it, little base of the mushroom stool. Okay, so now you're going to put your little top on. And you know what? I want to just make this a little bit. I'm going to show you. Let me show you what I'm doing. I just want to make this a little bit more in a little bit, just to give it a little more style. Let me show you what I did. See how I did that? I just made it come in a little bit more, going around, just to give it a little more style. Okay, so now we're going to put the top on. Make sure the top adheres. That's important. So that when you bake it in the oven, it all bakes together. And then kind of flatten it a little bit and make sure that it's going to stand up. And that looks good. I'm just going to flare this a little bit more because I kind of pushed it down a little bit. Oh my God, this is so cute. Check it out. Isn't that adorable? So now you have, come a little closer to you have a little mushroom, little stool. See? Now I'm going to take the little mushroom stool and I'll put it right by the table. Isn't that it's adorable? Okay, so I'm not going to continue making mushroom stools. You guys understand that you can make these into a a table and little mushroom stools. You can make these into, over here, a vanity if you'd like, with the little mushroom vanity and the little stool. You can take one of these little stools and use them just as chairs anywhere in your projects. I put this at the end of the bed so my little fairy can put her shoes on and sit on her little mushroom. So what I want to show you, though, is you take these into the oven. Every package is a little bit different, but they're pretty much the same. And I usually know what the degrees is. I'm just reading it, 275. Okay, you want to put this in the oven for 275 for 20 minutes, and they will bake up nice. Okay, so what I want to show you, by the magic of the internet, or the magic of YouTube, I have some that I already did, and that I already baked. Excuse my reach here. I just want to show you how they come out. Let me put my clay down and wrap it a little bit so it doesn't get dried out. Okay, so here are, let me set this up for you. Is that so cute? Oh my gosh, I just love this. And it's so cute and it's not even done yet. Okay, and Amador, I don't know if he watches this, he'll be happy. This is one of the presents that I put in his, when I did his challenge. You know, you give little gifts to the person who put the challenge on. So these are going to be his. And this is his favorite color, this robin egg blue. So I made sure I got his favorite color. Okay, next thing we're going to do is we're going to use, shake it up. We're going to use a Craft Smart. You notice I'm using a lot of Craft Smart. Okay, we're going to use a Craft Smart white paint pen. Okay, and just kind of make sure that we get it going. It's going. Okay, it's good. This is going to be used to put the little white dots on. So, simply, just in the circles, just put the little white dots on. This really, really makes it super cute. And that's just little circles, little dots. And you just keep going. Here we go. No right or wrong with this either. And the more, like I said, the more you shape these kind of awkwardly looking, the better these mushrooms will look. If you try to be too perfect with them, they're not going to be as cute. Okay, so you can also do them on the stems too. Okay, put the little dots on the stems. And on the side right here too. You guys seeing all this? Yep. Alright. And then maybe hold it by this part when you're going to do this. Okay, keep going. Almost done with this. We'll keep going here. Okay, now we got over to the other side. Look how adorable this is. Is that so cute? You just want to keep making these, and these would be cute just to have in your craft room, just around places because they're so darn cute. You can make really big ones if you want. Aren't those so cute? Now that I said that, I'm going to make just a heap load of these and put them all over my craft room. I have a new shabby chic craft room, which I love. Isn't that cute? Okay, so I'm going to put that down, and now I'm going to show you how to do one of the little small ones. And I'm going to do this one. It doesn't really matter, but I just kind of want to do this one. Again, with the white paint pen. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and put the little white dots on. Here we go. The little ones are so quick and easy. I think these ones are so cute. Look how cute that is. You put it down so you can see. Isn't that just adorable? You know what I saw? I should probably put a little bit more right here on the couple of dots on around the edges too. You really should make sure you get them on the edges because that's what people see really first. So put them on the sides too. Let me put that back down so you guys can see. Isn't that so cute? And then there's the top. Okay, I'm going to now go ahead and put these going around. You guys, I also make these out of tree trunks, like for real tree trunks. Like you cut your trees down and you have all these trunks. I actually take tree trunks and I carve these mushrooms out of them. And they'll be on my Etsy site sometime soon too. I don't have them on there now, but I'm working on them, and I'm going to paint them pink, and they're cute. They'd be really cute for people to have in their craft rooms. or outside on your patio or in your yard. I have them everywhere, all over my